Hey, what's up, everybody? How you doing today? It's your boy DJ Octane here. Um, Today we're going to be discussing in-ear monitors. Using in-ear monitors as a DJ is probably one of the most important things you could actually do to save your hearing. You're probably wondering, why is that? Why do I want to use earbuds? Well, the reason being, it's simple, because your volumes are not going to be as extremely high as they are when you're using your traditional headphones. Prime example, when you have your headphones on and you're doing your mix, you have a tendency to take the one off so you can listen to what is coming out on the dance floor while you're cueing in the one ear. So, why is this bad? This is bad because, number one, this ear is being exposed to those very loud levels, and this ear is, your volume is going to be high because you're going to want to level it out so you can hear this ear versus along with what is coming out on the dance floor as well. And normally that means that your volume is going to be at 12 o'clock, if not greater. So, while I am not against the use of headphones, I have found it extremely beneficial to me to use in-ear monitors. And the reason I decided to use in-ear monitors was after I went to a doctor's appointment and they said they noticed scarring on my left eardrum. Well, I kind of thought about it, and they were right because that was my cueing ear. And that is exactly what I would do. Like, my volume would be so cranked up so I'd be able to hear my mix, evenly. And yeah, so I was pretty much just destroying my hearing in that ear. So I decided that I was going to switch to in-ear monitors. And so I did some research and I looked into it, and I figured out, how can I incorporate an in-ear monitor into my setup. It was much easier than I thought. Much easier. So the first pair of in-ear monitors, earbuds, or we'll say, that I had ever gotten were the Shure SE215s. These they're $99.99. These are by Shure. When you get them, you get various different types of tips. The ones I have on here are the nice foam ones. You compress them, you put them in your ear, then they expand, and they will isolate the outside noise. So then all you're getting is nice, clean, clear audio that is coming through. So I was happy with the Shures, I really was. But I wanted something that was actually more custom, something geared towards me. Just because that's one thing as a DJ. You want things to be custom, things that are about you, something that reflects you, your brand, your personality, etc. So that's when I stumbled across Waves. WAVS. You may have heard of these people. I certainly saw them on Facebook. I saw them, just online on Google searches, everything. So I decided, hey, I'm going to give these guys a shot here. So upon looking across their site, I decided that I was going to get some dual drivers, and I figured, hey, what the heck, let me do this. So the way it works is that what you do is you do a 3D scan of your ear. This is done via an iPhone app. It is not available on Android, so if you have an iPhone, you can get this app. If you don't, you could either borrow one, or Waves will even send you like a little molding kit where you can do a little mold of your ear and you can send it back to them. The turnaround time on my IEMs was about 4 weeks, so prepare for a little bit of a wait on that. But I was so happy when I got them. Let me show you these guys here. And here they are. You see that? Those are my custom molded in-ear monitors from Waves. They pop right in. I don't have to worry about them falling out. They're custom molded to me, so I know every time I put them in, they're going to be a correct fit. and they're not going to go anywhere. The sound quality on them is huge, and the noise isolation, it's phenomenal. So, like, when you take these out of your ears, you will not believe how loud it really is outside of these. So there are complications when it comes to using IEMs. Or let's not even say complications. They're just things you have to get over. Hurdles, let's say. That's number one. The feeling or the sense of separation. Because we as DJs, we are so used to hearing the exact same thing at the exact same level as everybody else is. With IEMs, you're not going to, because your levels are going to be so much lower, and theirs are going to be so much louder. So you kind of feel a sense of separation in a way. When it comes to your cueing, you have to learn how to cue correctly. You have to be able to, you just cue on your track that you're bringing in, and then to cue to your live mix, you use the boost cue. That's how I do it on my DDJ 1000. Because when I switch over to the boost monitor cue, I hit that, I am hearing it as it's coming out of the speakers in real time. So then I can hear what I am bringing in and making sure that it sounds crisp and precise and it's good to go. So let me show you my system that I use to hook all this up with. So what we have here is the Audio 2000s. This is the IEM transmitter. Okay, so in the back here you have your XLRs and your 1/4-inch jacks, and you have your power. Your front panel here, your volume, you have your mono, your stereo, and you have your channels, as well as you have a gain on here. It can be a 0 dB or a 10 dB gain. So hooking this up is really simple. You run your 1/4 to 1/4-inch cable from your headphone jack straight into the back of here. Then once you have everything hooked in and everything, make sure that your channels are correct and hit your cue button, and you are good to go. And you will be monitoring with your in-ears. The awesome thing is, it comes with a pack as well. Okay, so yes, there's a pack with this. This whole Audio 2000s kit, it comes with the pack. It comes with a pair of rack mount ears, because this is a rack mountable system. And it comes in its own very own carry case, so which is really cool. So when you're using this, one of the greatest advantages I found that I'm sure all of us headphone DJs did it at some point. You try to go away from the booth and your earphones are plugged in, and it's kind of like being yanked back, like a dog who's chasing the mailman, but he's on his leash and he doesn't even realize it. So yeah, so you don't have that anymore. You are free to roam. So that is another huge advantage of using IEMs. You're free to roam, and you don't have to worry about, yanking on your headphones. So if you do have any questions regarding IEMs, feel free to leave me a comment down in the box below, and please like and subscribe. Thank you. This has been One Hot Minute with me.